This one we're going to make another isohedron based on the golden rectangle. I'm using SketchUp 7, although Make 2017 will work just fine. I'm sure SketchUp 2018 will work too. Let's get rid of the guy. Make sure that I definitely colored the back side of the mesh a different color than the front, a very different color. Nope, that's that slate gray that's so difficult to tell from white under certain lighting conditions. So let's make this red instead. There we go. Now we need a golden section rectangle. R for rectangle. Drag it out until it's a golden section proportion. Up there, I just saw it. That one? Yeah, there. That's the golden section proportion. Find the middle. Select it all. Make it a group so no new geometry sticks to it. Move, grab the middle, and snap it to there. Move, drag another copy, drop it all one behind. Let's see, this one gets rotated. I always get confused on this part. This one gets rotated this way. Yeah. And it gets rotated this way. That looks right. You're going to have to play. I'll leave this up for a minute after I get it done. You're going to have to play around until you figure out how to position these that way. Right. Now we need another one that's tall. I think I got this. Move and drop. Need another one that's tall. So I have to rotate it. I have to rotate it this way. And then this way. Yeah, that's it. Move and snap it to this. Okay, I'll leave that up for a minute. This is the shape we're after. I'll leave that up for a minute so you can see it. That's the base shape we're after. Three golden section rectangles of the same size in this configuration. I guess you could say the long dimensions are at right angles to the rest of it. Okay? That's our building base. I'm now going to, well, I have a couple options here, but I'm going to explode this now so this becomes one solid piece. I could draw on it now, and when I draw will be separate from this, but I have an idea in mind. This could be used, this tutorial could be used for two shapes, so I'm going to just merge this together into one object. Explode, there. Now they're all joined together. Now we just simply draw lots and lots of triangles. Line tool. From here to there. From here to there. That's one triangle. Let's see. Here to here. From here to here. Here to here. That faces backwards. Let's reverse it right away. See, basically what you do is you're making triangles from the long edges to the short edges. Where's the face? From long edge to the short edge. From long edge to the short edge. Long edge to the short edge. Long edge to the short edges. First time you do this, you're going to get really confused as to what you're doing. Don't worry about it. I did too, but I've made this shape so many times. I have an image of what it's supposed to look like in my mind. And really all you're doing is long edges to the short edges. Long edges to the short edges, that's all. Long edges to the short edges. Long edges to the short edges. Nope, backward face. See, that's why I made it red. That's very obviously the wrong side of the mesh showing. Did I get them all? Is it all white? Good. The basic shape is done. Now, we need to get rid of all that internal geometry. Look, I'll show you the easy way and the difficult way. First, the difficult way. Knock out one of the faces. Select, delete, select, delete, select, delete, select, delete, select, delete, select, delete, select, delete. Start chewing away all the internal geometry. That's the hard way. That is definitely the hard way. Undo, 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 undo. Now I'll show you the easy way. Get out your paint bucket and pick any material at all. It does not matter. This wood will be fine. Texture the outside face of the object. Doesn't matter what texture, material rather, any material at all as long as it's the same one on every face. And do this manually. Don't select the whole thing in a texture. Manually drop a texture onto outside faces only. I get them all? I'll show you why you want outside faces only. Because once it's done, you say select everything with that material. Now the outside of the object is selected. Make that a group and move it to the side. There we go. That's the internal crap we don't want. Now this is not a bad thing in and of itself. We could keep that. And just simply make sure that none of the red faces show. That's why I exploded it into an object. That's why I exploded it into a melted together, whatever you want to call it, object. Because this isn't a bad thing in and of itself, huh? That's kind of pretty. Yeah, we could keep that and use it for something, right? Ain't bad. Now just be sure it's intact. I'm going to intersect everything with everything. There we go. See? Let me undo that. You see how this shape here did not have support lines on it? If I intersect everything with everything, now SketchUp draws in all support lines. You can either keep this or throw it away. I'm going to keep it. It's kind of cool. So, here's our outside shell with the Isohedron, and here's some kind of fancy star thing, which I suppose we could hollow out too. Want to stick around for that? Yeah, I'm going to do it. You can skip ahead in the video or end it now, but I'm going to make this thing hollow too. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Ah, I'm inside the other piece. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. I think this thing has internal geometry. Let's find out. We'll find out in a minute, won't we? Always make your mesh objects hollow. You don't want internal geometry. It'll just slow down the server a little bit. I mean, why should the server break its poor little back trying to display things you can't see anyway? All right, looks good. So select everything with that material. Make it a group. Move the group aside. Oh yeah, look, there was a lot of internal geometry. And here's all the crap that was inside there. I think I did it. Weird, no need to display that. You can't see it anyway. There we go, two nice hollow, pretty mesh objects. What do you think about that? In the next video, I'll turn this into a buckyball.